everyone, we've been playing this game for over 50 days, so I thought I'd give you guys a nice account overview and a channel update so you guys are not obviously left out with a bit of content because it has been a couple of days. So let's get into today's amazing video. Hello everyone, yes, smash like, comment and subscribe for more daily videos with me, MrSneakyy, an official legend of mushroom content creator, and we are still sponsored with Aptoide. We are just awaiting for a brand new code, so when that does come and I get that information, just you wait, I will update the new infographic that will pop up. This will be for hopefully 2 months, so you can just put this one code in like last time and get that extra bonus like before. So what we're doing today is pretty simple. We're going to go over my account, right? I've been basically playing over 50 days now, and I thought it would be a really good way of showcasing, look, if you stick with the game, you will honestly get what you want. It just takes a little bit of time and honestly patience, right? I'm nowhere near a massive spender in this game, right? I think I've probably put in a total of about $100, and that's mainly through honestly going for certain event pets or pals, shall I say, and just getting the monthly bundles, right? So what I'm talking about, if you're just wondering in that sense, if you go into the privileges or the battle passes, I actually have got obviously the level fund and the magic fund, lamp fund. Those were completed. But it was the shroom battle passes I'm more talking about, right? I've been able to get this every month. This is just something just to help you get a little bit extra in the game and does keep you, you know, a little bit more relevant. Getting the extra, you know, hammers as well as the empowerment gears and so forth, and just tackling extra dungeons, right? So when we're looking at the stage right now, I am still pushing through. As you can see, we are on Affinity stage 532, and we're using the PvE build. So if you've obviously watched my video in the past, the one to do with the disarm and dissolve meta, we are using the PvE, you know, stage setup. So all we're going to be doing is using this all the way through. We might need to reset the, you know, stage if needed, and just keep pushing through, and we're getting through all of the Affinity stages, right? But you'll notice my gear, I'm still honestly quite upset because I have gone through so much lamps in order to try and get a full set of Auroras, and I'm still missing this one piece of gear, right, that needs to be replaced. However, when we do look at just like my gear in general on all of my, you know, different sets, I actually have a really good base almost, right? So this is my combo set. This is the main set I've been using obviously since I am an Arrow God player, but I do have, you can see, a counter build already being built up. 51% counter strike already, which is really nice to have set up on a just extra, you know, set. And then we've got a skill crit one. So this is for mage players, right? I'm starting to build a mage set. I'm only at 16%, so I do want to get more, obviously, skill crit and build this up to a nice, good base before potentially switching, again, classes to them, right? But what I am aiming to do, as you can imagine, is try and just finish off getting everything I need, right? So if we look at all the pals, I honestly have every pal you can get apart from the, you know, $50 eggplant, as well as just the one for the toothpaste. This is obviously, I spend around $20 to unlock this, and this is for all of the warmonger classes, so you do kind of want that one in. But apart from that, I am actually missing the pup. We're missing the pup. We're still trying to obtain this, but we do have every other pet in the game so far, so we've got a really good setup so far if we need to do, you know, switches on any classes in that regard. So what I'm trying to do at the moment is basically do my skills, right? So you can see I've already maxed out all of these set of skills, which is really nice. It's letting me push through the purples a lot easier. So when they are maxed, it's obviously going to go through to the golds. If you don't know what I mean by this, once one of your skills reaches level 200, that is the maximum level you can get on a skill, it will max out and you'll get this new button called synthesize. Any leftovers or any extras, what will happen is it will just synthesize it into the next, you know, rarity, and it'll keep going up, right? So you're basically going to start really quickly leveling up to 200 all of your skills. But what I need to do, as you can see, and this is what I am aiming to do, and I'll showcase in a moment, is use the crossover showdown and the family PvP brawls, right? I need to get the last two skills for basically both classes if I want to go down the magic route, which I am aiming to do first because I think I have all the potential apart from the mount, which we will go over in a sec. But apart from that, it's the easiest one to get into with the Crimson Moonfall and the Star Array. Because obviously with the Warmonger, if I do go for Dragonic Resonance and that 100 slashes, it does mean I really am missing that important part, which is that toothpaste, right? So I might need to wait until that one comes around again before venturing into the Warmonger route. And that's kind of like my plan on it, right? So when we're going into the mount, this is what I was kind of like touching onto later. We nearly got this up. I am starting now to just actually focus into the mount to get it into the next tier so that we have the little, you know, nice little broomstick. So we are focusing our gems now in this zone particular and saving up all the gems we can earn for that. But when it comes to our actual mounts, right, I do have the Pyre Break. I have been fortunate enough to get enough rush tokens through competing to unlock one of these. What I'm going to try and do is, like I say, save up as much as possible. And if I can get the Adaptor Slime, I'm going to unlock the Adaptor Slime. It's a really good PvE mount. It's going to allow me to push through a load of content really easily, right? However, if I am aiming for the mage route, I do need to unlock the Cloud, right? Which is cheaper than the Adaptor Slime. This is an increased skill crit rate by 10%. It's a very crucial one, especially when the skill critical boost attack by 20% as well. Very, very powerful for these mage players. So it's something you do need if you want to go down that route. But what I have been doing for those players is I've been saving my lucky spin coins. I might make another video on this as a tip and tricks just to showcase it off once again, but you should know from my channel I have showcased it, right? The lucky spins, you can save your event coins over every lucky spin until you get like 500 to guarantee you're gonna get the mount of your choice, right? So what I've done here is try and save up for this mount. This is every 3 combos triggers an additional 500% AoE. I might obviously go for something else later down the line, but for me, being an arrow god, I honestly do suffer from just not having any AoE when it comes to the PvE pushing. So when it comes to just clearing all of these little dots, I can imagine the later and later in the game, I am going to start struggling on killing things, right? So I need that AoE to just allow me to keep pushing through. So that's kind of like one aim. I would obviously love to hear your comments down below. Maybe what mount you suggest I should go for, and maybe I'll look into it and actually try and, you know, unlock that specific mount in the game, right, for our Arrow God build, because I am an Arrow God main. So we do have all of these different mounts to aim for as I'm saving up all of these lucky spin coins through obviously the system, right? I also do need to get some other bits, and I'm not that lucky, I'm not going to lie, guys. Even with over 200 spins again, I've hit the limit 3 times. I've got the 3 limited edition, you know, rewards, but none of them have been, you know, backs. I've never got any backpacks. So when we're looking at basically what I've been getting, you can tell my empowerment for this mount is really high, and that's just because of the amount of what I'm getting from events. It's crazy. I'm just getting so many of these empowerment upgrades from events compared to anything else. I would like maybe a back, you know, would be really nice, or even just, you know, a different sort of weapon would have been even greater. One weapon I would love, if I could get it, and as you guys could imagine, is the minigun. Basic attacks, combo, and counters unleash an additional 1 to 5 bullets. Would love to have this with my class. This is probably going to be a really big game changer when I unlock this for the artifacts. But again, we're going to have to wait and see if we're able to get that, right? So if you're wondering about like shop levels, I'm at level 14 on the shop, level 14 on both sides, so we are quite nicely. On the dungeons, I've been pretty lax, I'm not going to lie. I'm at 109. I can keep pushing through, but because I keep being really busy at the moment with some other games and editing for other, you know, content, I do try and push 2, and then I sweep 2, and I just keep kind of alternating through there, right? But apart from that, we're pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, I am actually pretty happy with my progression on my account, right? We've got pretty much every relic in the game as well. I'm only missing 2 relics, which is this snail one over here, and I believe it's 1 necklace. There we go. So we're missing that 1 necklace. If you go and check out everywhere else, you can see we do have them all unlocked. So it's not like, you know, we're talking any lies here. We've just been grinding away and unlocking it. So it's going to be 51k for the next unlock. I'm going to start upgrading, I think, some of my relics first, and then start going from the next, or the final 2, shall I say, of these relics that I need to get. But yeah, we are doing it. This is day basically around 50. It could be about 52 now, depending on the recording or when this comes out for you guys. But it's been a blast, and honestly, we are enjoying the game, pushing through, and having a great time. We are going to be doing, if you've made it all the way through to the end, if you're wondering about PvP, I am going to be making a PvP guide. I'm in Plat 1 now. I need to actually start, you know, focusing up and actually try and maintain being in Plat 1 for now, because I just don't have the power realistically to promote into the next stage, which is fine. It's fine for me to be there, but being in Plat 1 is a really big deal. It just means, you know, the rewards that you're going to get is just the best rewards for, you know, me at the moment. I don't want to lose that 630. Why? It's going to allow me to get, as you can see, another awakening crystal. So this is basically a really important thing for me. I'm going to be almost at the awakening stage as well. Will be my 3rd seal. I could have probably had another seal by now if it wasn't for some different choices that I've gone through, and that's just because of early game mistakes that I've learned from, obviously from playing the game. But we've had a good time, like I said. We're actually enjoying it. This has been Legend of Mushroom, a nice 50-day account update, and I hope you guys understand where we are at. And obviously, wait until the next few videos, and I promise you that PvP guide you've been waiting for will come out. There is a couple of builds you will need to be abusing if you're playing an Hour God and trying to climb the PvP ladder with this class, so you can understand how you can actually win with it at, you know, a similar power level at what I am at. Obviously, maybe the stronger players know a little bit more, but we'll learn that when we get to that stage. But yeah, that is going to be a really good end of the video. So I hope you guys enjoy it, and if you have, you know what to do. Smash that subscribe button, boys. 90% of you watch the content and ain't subscribed, so why not just help me out? Press that red button and just support the Sneaky family here on Legend of Mushroom. And then with that, hit the like button. You know, this has been a great video. It's a little bit more of a personal one, really off script, nothing to it, just kind of talking and letting you guys get to know me a little bit more, as well as my progress while playing this game and my content creator journey too, right? So with all of that, I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Stay safe, stay sneaky, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.